Hi everyone. I have a lot to update you on, but I realized I never really made an official intro to this video. So first I will introduce myself. Hi, my name is Michelle. I am a flight attendant for a major US airline based in Chicago. I vlog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. Today, my plan was to take you on my trip to Sao Paulo, Brazil. And I had actually traded a domestic trip into the Sao Paulo trip. I woke up in the middle of the night. I saw that this was open and I was planning on commuting in today anyway. So I traded into the Sao Paulo trip and I was pretty excited because I have been to Sao Paulo. I vlogged this trip a long time ago. It is one of my OG vlogs, so shout out to whoever remembers that and whoever was subscribed when that vlog happened. If you go back, way back into the archives of the YouTube channel, you can find it, but I hadn't been there in years, so I was excited to go, and I am not there right now. I should be probably somewhere over, I don't know, like Texas, maybe like Mexico by now, but I'm still in Chicago, and I will tell you why. So my check-in was at 7:55 p.m. Everything was going pretty well. Walked up there, I met my crew, everyone was nice, got along with people, we were just chatting, and we were waiting for our aircraft. Our aircraft had landed from Sao Paulo this morning around 6 a.m. And it had been there ever since. And we were waiting for it. We knew it was here, but then we found out that there were some maintenance issues that needed to be resolved. So I guess there was an issue with the brakes that they couldn't fix. So it just kept getting kind of like delayed. We were just waiting there with no aircraft, no information. We didn't know what was going on. And it was a rolling delay. And we were supposed to take off at 9:10 p.m. and then around 10:20 we were still at the aircraft. We were still waiting, not at the aircraft, we were still at the gate waiting for our aircraft, and then we saw that our flight was delayed until the morning. So when this happens, they have to give us a legal rest, like a legal layover. So we will be legal for another duty period. So it's currently 11:08 p.m. and we are delayed until 10 a.m. So us and the pilots do have our legal rest. So basically it just kind of, it's like a really long delay that cuts into our trip, if that makes sense. So we were supposed to have a 34-hour layover in Sao Paulo and get there in the morning and then leave. We were there the whole day and then leave the next night. Now we are leaving tomorrow morning. We get there tomorrow night and we stay from like nighttime and we leave the next night, if that makes sense. So it goes from like a 30-something hour layover to a 23-hour layover. And you might be wondering, Michelle, why are you in a hotel? Aren't you based in Chicago? Shouldn't you either be at home or in your crash pad? Yes, I am based in Chicago, but because we have already started our trip and we're in the middle of a trip because we checked in at 7:55, they are required to give us a hotel to kind of continue on with our trip because it's kind of like a layover. We just didn't actually go anywhere. And they do this because a lot of people do commute or a lot of people live very far away from the airport, and it's just part of what's in our contract. So that's very nice for me because I do commute. I would have to go back to my crash pad. Don't want to go to my crash pad. Would much rather stay in a hotel right next to the airport. So it works out somewhat well for me. Definitely sucks. I would have rather been flying there tonight. Everyone could be on time. Everyone would be happier. We would have a longer layover, but it is what it is. Delays happen. I'd rather be safe and have the plane fixed than not. So we're just trying to make the best of it. Right now I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's a very short minimum rest layover, so I'm just gonna go to sleep, wake up in the morning, probably go to the airport a little bit early, get some coffee, and continue on with the Sao Paulo trip. Good morning. It is 7:22 a.m. I'm probably going to head down around 8 a.m. We can just walk to the airport from this hotel, so we all decided we'll just meet at the gate instead of like walking there all together because people want to do different things. I'm probably gonna head over around 8 so I can get some coffee. Our check-in isn't until 9. So yeah, I just wanna get there a little bit early, get some coffee, get pumped for this flight. It's so interesting. It's day 204. We were supposed to be landing in Sao Paulo like I think around now, but we haven't even left Chicago yet, so there you have it. Let's get ready. Okay, I am all ready. I'm gonna head down to the airport and we are going to hopefully eventually get to Sao Paulo today. I thought I would tell you a little bit of the background because I realized I didn't really update you yesterday, and it was just a lot yesterday with the commute and with the weather and with the delays. So I was like, you know, I just don't have too much time to film, so I'll tell you today. So we are working a Dreamliner. It is the biggest Dreamliner that we have, and I am working in the back. I am FAO4, we call it, and so on this plane, it is meal aisle in the back. That means I basically just help out everyone in the back. I pass out meals, I pick up trash, and I help out in the beverage cart, and that is pretty much it. My main responsibility, I guess, is passing out meals. It's a pretty easy position. I like it. I like galley, and I also like working, honestly, any of the positions in the back. I just feel more comfortable with working in the back on internationals because I've done it more. So yeah, I basically just get to follow the galley's lead and say, tell me what to do. It should be about a 10-hour flight. Hopefully we get there. And yeah, I'm excited. We got a new purser because for my airline, we have like designated international lead flight attendants. And yesterday there was no designated lead, so they called a reserve to fill that spot. And she actually went illegal because of the delay. She wasn't legal for this whole trip, so they took her off the trip. They put the trip back in open time, and a purser picked it up. And so now we have a new guy on our crew, a new dynamic, and yeah, hopefully that goes well. So looks like it's a rainy day. Let's head out to the airport. This is what I was saying though. It is a rainy day. Finally on the plane, like 13 hours later. That's my jump seat right there at 4R. Hi everyone, so it is 1:38 a.m. and we are finally in Sao Paulo. Okay, 14 and a half hours later, we have made it. Thank you, God. It was honestly a great flight. My crew is awesome. I get along with the people who I'm working with super well, and I feel so lucky because that, like I've said many times before, is a make or break. So I'm actually gonna make this quick because I'm going to meet at least one, maybe two, maybe three of my crew members downstairs, and we're just gonna hang out for a little bit and have a nightcap together. But I just want to update, flight went well. Passengers were so kind, like despite the delay, the overnight delay, and how they missed their connections and some issues with service, they were so kind and so polite, and I am just so grateful to have such nice passengers. Yeah, I just feel really lucky that they had good spirits throughout all the craziness. But we did make it, we made it safely, and I'm so happy to be here. Unfortunately, our 34-hour layover is cut short to 20. So we'll see how that goes. We leave tomorrow, well, I guess today. Our van is at 7:35 p.m. Like I said, it's 1:40 a.m. right now. So we don't have too much time, but we'll make the most of it. We'll explore a little bit, and we'll do what we can. But I am like wide awake still right now, so let me do a quick room tour, then I'm gonna change and meet my crew. Okay, you walk in, got a closet, Here's the bathroom. The shower's really nice. They said that the product is really good for your, what am I saying? The shampoo and conditioner, like the bath products are really good bath products. They're name brand. Okay. And then I'll put my suitcase up here. Pretty simple room. We love the hardwood floor. I got one bed, nice TV and desk. And then let's see what the view is. I'll show you in the morning, but that is that. Good morning. Actually, it's not morning at all. It is almost 1 p.m. and I'm still hanging out in bed. Yeah. I didn't get to bed until really late, probably like 5 a.m. We were just hanging out and talking and chilling and having a good time as crew last night. And I just didn't go to bed until around 5 because after that, I was still like, there's a time difference between here and I'm on West Coast time or Arizona time. So I think it's 4-hour time difference. So it didn't feel that late. And also I had second break for crew rest. So I had slept kind of like right before we landed. So I wasn't super tired, but I definitely slept in today, which is good. I feel like this is somewhat good for my sleep schedule because we're working like a red eye tonight. So I didn't, because of the delay and because of my weird sleep, I'm probably not going to do too much today. I will walk around and probably go to the mall across the street and maybe a grocery store or something, but I'm not going to do anything wild. We only had 20 hours here, which just really isn't that much. We were flying for as long, it's like 2 10-hour flights, so we're flying for as long as our layover, which is so sad, but you know, that's how it is. I'm just gonna like get changed and then we'll go out and explore. Hi everyone, I'm back in the room. It is 3:48 right now and I have about 3 hours until I'm going to get ready. I came back because it was getting a little chilly. It's so funny, it's July, so it's like summer in the US, but it's winter here. So it definitely was a little chilly, not crazy cold, but chilly, definitely. And yeah, I was just getting a little cold, but I had a really good time walking around. I don't know if I'll go back out again. I'm not really sure what the plan is, but for now, I just wanted to come back. I went to the pharmacy, bought a few things. I got this matcha latte, which was actually surprisingly delicious. For some reason, I mean, I didn't really think of Brazil having the most amazing matcha, but this is like really good. Also, I know I didn't film that much when I was walking around, and that's because I've been warned by multiple people to not like have your phone in your hands, don't like be looking at anything, don't have any, like I wasn't wearing my watch when I went out or any jewelry or anything. Just because I think people have gotten things stolen from them here by not being aware. So I just wanted to be careful and not like, I wanted to be focused on my surroundings and be like situationally aware. So that's why you didn't get that many looks of Brazil, which I apologize for. I wish I could have shown you more, but I just wanted to be wise. But let me show you what I bought. I didn't buy much. Okay, I only bought 2 things, but I got this. It's La Roche-Posay. It's a sunscreen, and it was a lot cheaper here in Brazil in the pharmacy than it is in the US. So let me open this. I've never tried the sunscreen, but I needed a new one, and I wanted to try this brand out. Sorry, I'm struggling right now there. Okay. It's a small bottle, so this will be really good to travel with, and it's SPF 50. Let's take a look. It has like a, look at that. Okay, it's like a mineral sunscreen. So it's very, it has like a more watery formula, and I actually think I'll really like this. I think this will be really nice and lightweight, especially for the summer. So I am excited to try that one out. And then the other thing I got, I think Avene, I don't really know. I had a travel size of this that I got in probably like some FabFitFun type of box. I'm not really sure. But it's basically just like a mineral water spray, like for your face, and it's like soothing. And I thought this would be good to get because I have eczema and I'll just get like random flare-ups and stuff like that. And this is like cooling and soothing for that. And then from a bakery, I just got a few things to go. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna eat some now. Okay, so I got 2 of these. I'm just showing one, but they are pão de queijo, and I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm butchering it, but it's basically Brazilian cheese bread, and it is so good. This is like a giant one. Hand for skin. And then, this is so cute the way it's packaged. I love it. It's a mini quiche, and the lady working at the bakery was so kind. But I'm excited for my little quiche too. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit and eat my cheese bread, and that's pretty much it. I will update you when I figure out what I'm doing next, if anything. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. I have about a little over an hour until I have to get ready, so I'll do a little workout, probably nothing too crazy, but just get my body moving a little bit. But before I go, I wanna show you my view out the window. It's so pretty. I know I already showed you, but I feel like the way the sun's setting now and with the lighting, it is so pretty right now. Love it. I know the shower doesn't look anything special, but just listen to this water pressure. Incredible. Okay, it's about 15 minutes until pickup. I'm going to head downstairs. It is 7:20 p.m. now, and we get in around 7 a.m. Chicago time. We just worked that one flight, Sao Paulo to Chicago, and then go through customs, all that, and then I'm commuting home tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. I guess technically it's day 3 of 4, but it's go home leg, so we're excited to get home. Yeah, I had a really good time in Sao Paulo. I wish it was longer. I'm very sad it was cut short, but I still enjoyed my time here. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon. Goodbye to my pretty city view. Touchdown in Chicago, we made it. I just made it, changing into my regular people clothes. Let's commute home. Hi everyone, I just made it back to Phoenix. My commute went really, really well. I got so lucky. I took a flight on another airline, and it was like a pretty empty flight, so we had the middle seat open, and I was sitting next to another non-rev. She was a pilot's wife for the airline that I was flying on, and we just chatted for most of the flight, and she was so fun and so delightful, so I really enjoyed our conversation, and it made the flight go by so much faster. Now I am here, back in Phoenix, ready to enjoy my days off. Thank you so much for coming along this Sao Paulo trip adventure. It definitely did not go as I had hoped or as I had expected, but it was still a really good trip and a really good layover, and I'm very grateful that I got it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to see you in my next one. Bye.